Hey guys and girls, my name's Dan. Welcome back to The Forge. In this episode of Trust Me, I'm a Blacksmith. I'm going to talk to you about hammers. Quickly, this video was supposed to be like two different videos, and unfortunately what's happened is I lost some footage, which is a bit frustrating. I don't know if I deleted it or something went wrong with the footage, I'm not sure. I might not have even recorded it, but I want to talk to you about a young man and his starter set, Cyrus, and I also want to talk to you about these hammers that I've made, one for a guy called Wade and one for a guy called William. The hammers that I've made are variations on cross peens, a straight peen and a diagonal peen. And basically what I'm going to do in this video is I'm going to talk about making a cross peen hammer, the uses and purposes, and you'll see me making the hammer through the video, and also I'll be talking to you about diagonal peens and straight peens, the purposes, the needs, the requirements, why you might want one, pros, cons, so on and so forth. That was one video. The other video that I wanted to talk to you guys about or show you was me making Cyrus's starter set. Now Cyrus is a young 12-year-old boy who lives out in America. He's a very lucky lad because his mum got in contact with me and said, "Dan, could you make me a starter set for Cyrus?" And I said it would be a pleasure. The problem is the starter sets are pretty much for grown people. So what I've done is I've done a junior starter set for Cyrus. I've made him a little pound and a half Swedish style forging hammer. I've also made him a slightly shorter pair of wolf jaw tongs, and because I can't get any gloves, I've basically just made a little bit of a posh gloves to fit kids at least anyway. I made a little posh ram's head sort of brush thing, and yeah, that was supposed to be a video as well. I don't know what's happened. They must still be on one SD card and something's gone wrong. So yeah, I apologise that this isn't two videos, it's one. But I'm going to take this piece of steel here and I'm going to make another one of these hammers here, and then I'm going to give it away at the end of the video. So if you want to get your hands on a hammer just like this one at the end of the video, I don't know if it's going to be a pound and a half. I think it's probably going to be closer to 2 pounds. But if you want to get your hands on this hammer, you'll have to wait till the end of the video to find out. Enjoy the video and I'll see you in a bit. Right, let's talk about peens and cross peens, straight peens and diagonal peens in particular. Now, this here is Cyrus's hammer, and I'm really pleased with how this one came out. It worked really, really well. And it's a straight peen. This means that this line here of the peen is, of the fuller, I guess we'll call it a fuller, is horizontal to the handle. The handle is vertical through the eye of the hammer, and this is horizontal. And peens have a particular job. They share something in common with fullers. They're really good at spreading material this way. So some people like to use them for drawing out, other people like to use them for like fanning material, and that's what they're good at. They are good at displacing material. So basically what happens is you swing your hammer, as you hit, you drive a wedge, this wedge shape into the material, like a rounded wedge shape, into the material. That pushes the material left and right, leaving a trough, and then it leaves these two high spots. And then if you're good enough and you can swing properly, you can then hit the high spots and push them down, thus giving you this unique spread. It pushes material away from the line of the cross peen. So this is our cross peen, and for most, I guess it's pretty much a fuller. And then this is where the straight peen and the diagonal peen comes in. Now why might you want something slightly different to that cross peen? Well, the straight peen runs vertical with a handle, and the point of this is so that you can swing, and as you're hitting, instead of moving material this way, you start moving material this way. I hope that makes sense. Giving you a different type of spread. Gives you the same spread, but it gives you it in a different direction when you're swinging. I don't know what particular job these hammers are going to go to do. I'm assuming they're for drawing out for knives, or something like that at least anyway. And the same with the diagonal peen. As you come down with the diagonal peen, it follows the swing of the arm nicely, giving you a straight, a nice peen, a nice contact with your material, that if you're swinging left to right, so if I was using a straight peen for example, and this is my material, my finger here, if I wanted to get it straight, I'd have to change the direction of my strikes. Now if I wanted if I wanted to, this peen here would work just as well for that, but this diagonal, which works really nicely, I can keep my swing in the same place and it gives me a nice straight strike, which is the purpose of these basically. So these are the cross peens. Some people use them for drawing out. Some people use them for ornate work, such as leaf work, or for spreading material in a certain way. They're great tools. They're very versatile. I would suggest most people don't tend to get into using these unless they've been taught straight off the bat. They tend not to get into using these until they are working on the, they're getting into their career. 9 times out of 10, if you've got a striker or a power hammer, I would suggest most people are using their fullers. They're great tools. I love making them. These two have come out amazing. I've never made any really like this before, and they've come out really nice. And this little darling's come out really well, and I'm just finishing off the handle just now for the giveaway hammer. Anyway, I'll let you enjoy the rest of the video, and see you at the end. One hammer finished. This came out amazing. I haven't managed to get the brass wedge in like I have with Cyrus's one here, which is the last thing that I like to do. Just make sure they're in there really. I need some more wedge material for those other two hammers. But this one is finished and it's ready to be won. So if you would like to get your hands on this, I'm going to tell you how you can win it now. This kit is on its way to its new owner tomorrow, along with some other bits and bobs that I'm going to get out the door. Hopefully those two hammers are going to go tomorrow as well, but if not, they'll be on their way on Monday. But this hammer, if you want to win this hammer, it's pretty straightforward. What you need to do is go through the video and count the number of times I said Cyrus. But don't write the number in the comments down below. If you put the number in the comments down below, you won't win. To win, you have to write "nice hammer, Cyrus" in the comments below, and followed by whatever else you'd like to say, if you want to say anything at all. And then I will ask, in a month's time, I'll let this video sit for a month. No, I won't. I'll leave it for a fortnight. I'll let this video for a fortnight, and then in a fortnight's time, I will ask one person at random. I'll pick it, a random generator thing, and I will ask them how many times I said Cyrus, including that one, in this video, and if you give me the right answer, you will win this hammer. and I will send it anywhere in the world, pretty much. She's a 1.5 pound hammer. She's pretty much exactly the same as that one. I must have made it out of the same size stock. I can't remember now. There will be a brass wedge in there, and I will send a couple of googly eyes and some bits and bobs in a kit, in with a hammer out to you. I've left the handle long, so this is long enough for me. But if you are height challenged, let me know, and I will lock a little bit of the handle off, and I'll seal the bottom again for you. This will also get covered in beeswax. This hammer's gone really well. That's Cyrus's kit. I'll give you a close-up, or you will have seen a close-up of that at some point. I've got another hammer video coming up very soon, and in that video I'll be making some rounding hammers and talking about rounding hammers. I'm going to finish those two little darlings off, and that is everything. I hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. If you did enjoy this video, remember to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, and if you are a subscriber, remember to click that bell next to the subscribe button. That will give you notifications of every time I make a video, and I try to make them as often as possible. Check your comments down below. Remember what you have to put in the comments in order to win this hammer. And is that everything? I think that is everything. Also, just chuck in the comment what you thought of this video and what you thought of the cross peens, straight peens and diagonal peens. Thank you for joining me. That is everything. I will chuck a link up here to the first video of the starter sets. I will chuck a link down here to the hammer making kits. This here is my Patreon. I do this all the time, I don't know how I forget it. And down here is the subscribe button. If you press that, you'll subscribe to the channel. Thank you for joining me. Oh, share it with all your friends, this video. Let them all know, let the whole world know, please. Thank you. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.